Hello, and welcome to the latest video from ARIE Capital. We had some exciting news this week from one of our portfolio companies, Engage, which is an app building platform. And Engage just appointed a brand new CEO, who is James Harrison, based in London. Hi, James.
Hi, Ricky.
Thanks for joining us. Wanted to get a little bit of an update from you as to your new role and what's going on at Engage right now. So when you first heard about Engage and first became aware of it, what was it that really got you interested and excited about the business?
Well, when I first heard about the company, I was always excited about it, as I think the IoT and app development world is exploding at the moment. It's more so than ever before post-COVID. And the more I dug into the business, the more excited I became. The crux is that Engage has an incredibly powerful platform to develop bespoke iOS, Android, and web-based applications at a fraction of the cost and in a fraction of the time of any other developer that I've known about. And this in itself, addresses two massive barriers to entry in the industry. And from experience and knowing how long an app can take, this is something that is incredibly appealing.
I mean, it sounds like from your previous experience, is this something that you've encountered and where you've actually been involved in app creation and seen some of the frustrations that businesses, large and small, seem to encounter with it?
Absolutely. I mean, I spent a majority of my career working on the marketing side, from product marketing through to corporate communications. And I've been involved in a number of apps being built for businesses, both large and small. And I would say in every single instance, we've come up with three issues. First of all, they've all gone over budget and been incredibly expensive. They've they've fallen out with their app developers, which was the other issue, and mainly also because therefore they've gone over time. And so if there's a platform that's out there such as Engage, which addresses these things, the fact is that Engage can get a bespoke complex app to market across all three platforms in 2 to 3 months. But the beauty of it is actually that it applies flexibility to an ongoing process. So because it's built on a modular basis where you can choose the functionality to pull in, to pull out, you can do this on, once the app is actually live, and it doesn't disrupt performance and it doesn't disrupt the experience that your customers have. And we can do this at as I said, a fraction of the price, which just means that it opens up the app market to every company. It stops it becoming exclusive or dependent on having very deep pockets, either yourself or of your investors.
Yeah, because I think that's one of the things that it's a misconception that people have about apps is that it's just for the big corporations and people with huge budgets. And I think that's one of the great things that you're doing with Engage is actually kind of democratizing that market and making it accessible to small and medium-sized businesses as well, by the sounds of it.
No, 100%. And if you look at some of the areas that we're going to be really focusing on, such as the IoT market, this is a market that's growing 16% year on year, which means that there are companies being formed, products being launched on a daily basis. And all these companies are going to be reliant upon the apps that connect their audience to their products. And if the apps are costing them $120,000, $130,000, $140,000 to develop, it creates a big problem. And so giving companies the opportunity to develop an app at a fraction of the price, fully bespoke, fully branded, where they can map out their customer journey, really opens the door to a huge amount of opportunity for us.
Yeah, it sounds like the potential is basically limitless in terms of the companies looking at. And also what you were saying about your past experience is that it's solving a real problem. There's a real pain point for businesses to expand their businesses and grow and engage with their audiences. And that's part of the ARIE Capital investing philosophy as well, is not just looking at great technology, but also looking at great technology that can be applied in a real world way. And I think Engage brings a lot of those things together. So you were mentioning about what your next steps are. What are the immediate steps for you now that you've joined Engage, and where do you see it going in the short and medium term future?
Well, we have two prime focuses over the next 6 to 12 months. Firstly, it's to work with yourselves at ARIE Capital to engage with investors, with the IFAs, with people who'd be interested in helping us grow the business. We're currently doing a raise at the moment, and once this is closed, we'll probably be looking for another raise in a year's time or so. The second priority is to actually onboard as many clients as we possibly can. The platform is built. We have a proof of concept. The technology is watertight. It's proven. It's quite brilliant. Now we need to get as many customers on board as possible. We have a number in the pipeline. We have a number who are going through the build at the moment, and we have several that we've already built. But this is a numbers game, and we need to get as many on board as we possibly can. So the focus, as I said, is on fundraising and then building a solid customer base and pipeline.
Great. Well, we're all very excited to work with you and very excited to see what comes next for Engage. And hopefully lots more exciting news going forward. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining. If you'd like to know more about Engage or about ARIE Capital, we will put the website addresses just right after this. And just to remind you that Engage is also EIS qualifying and is part of ARIE Capital's latest technology EIS fund. So we'll put all the details up there and look forward to hearing from you. James, thanks so much for joining us. And thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you so much.
Cheers.